everyone, today's going to be a gingerbread theme video. Today I am hosting a gingerbread theme open challenge. I'll tell you a little bit about that a little bit later. So let's jump right into the first DIY. For this one, we're going to take a Dollar Tree wood round, and I also used my Cricut. I was going to use these, but I decided not to. So I'm going to place down some washi tape because the lower bottom part of the wood round is going to be white, and the top part I'm going to be using nutmeg. Now I'm going to take the washi tape off, and then I'm going to reapply it again because, like I said, I'm going to use the nutmeg for the top part of the sign. So I'm going to be using nutmeg because that's like the closest color I can think of for a gingerbread sign. I'm going to use a baby wipe just to wipe off some of that paint. Now I'm going to remove the washi tape again. Now I'm going to take the washi tape one more time and place it vertical down at the bottom because I'm going to be painting some red lines. I'm using part of the tape as a spacer so this way the lines are nice and straight. Now I'm going to paint in between the lines with the red paint. I think it's just called bright red. I forgot to put tape across the middle, so I was trying to be as careful as possible, and then I do apply a piece of washi tape. Now I'm going to remove all the tape, and sometimes it does bleed a little bit, but I went ahead and went back and fixed it and touched it up. I love the way this one comes out. Now, as you can see, there is some bleed through, but that's okay. Like I said, I went back and fixed it. Now I'm going to take my vinyl words that I created on my Cricut and place it down. When you place down the words, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's straight or not, especially with those vertical lines. Now I'm going to be placing down the gingerbread that I made on my Cricut. Now, I did not have brown vinyl. I had white, so that's what I used. And I still think it's cute. I mean, it has a little red bow. Dollar Tree does not carry brown vinyl, and I did not make it to Michael's or Hobby Lobby today. I work all week, and I've been under the weather. Haven't been feeling very well lately, so I still think it comes out cute, though, with the white gingerbread. So I thought it would be cute to make a mini rolling pin because I don't have one, so I'm going to take one of Dollar Tree's little foam brush and use the wood part of it. And then I grabbed these from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use them for the ends of the rolling pin, but because they are pink, I'm going to go ahead and paint them red. I'm also going to paint the rolling pin. I started off by painting it white, but then I changed it to red. And then the ends of the rolling pin, I'm just going to use the same nutmeg color. I used my Cricut, and I'm just going to place down the word that says North Pole. Now I'm going to take those little wood beads and hot glue them to the end of the rolling pin, and look how cute it looks. It looks just like a little rolling pin. So I'm going to grab Dollar Tree Baker's Twine. I'm just going to make a little bow and hot glue it to the end of the rolling pin. Now I'm going to take that rolling pin and just going to hot glue it to the sign, and look how cute this looks, guys. It's so adorable. I also decided to add a little bit of the Baker's Twine in the middle of the sign as well. So now I want to add a bow to the top of the sign, and I came up with this cute little peppermint bow that I got from Hobby Lobby. I just made a little bow. I didn't like it. Even though I placed it on the sign, I changed it at the end. I went with a different bow and I thought it looked a lot better. So I'm just going to add some greenery underneath and some red picks and just make it look really pretty. And to hang it, I just used some baker's twine. Now I think I got these either from Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember, but I add a few on each end. I really love the way this one came out. It's so pretty. And you'll see at the end though, I changed the ribbon and made a different bow. And this is how it turned out. Today's challenge is gingerbread theme. I am hosting this challenge with Make It With Mia, and we have a list of wonderful crafters, so don't forget to take a look at the playlist that will be linked in my description box, along with Make It With Mia. I will have her channel linked in my description box as well. So let's show them some love. For this one, I grabbed these alphabet letters. They're peel and stick letters from Dollar Tree. They remind me of a gingerbread theme. So, and then I got this little tiny wood piece from Dollar Tree. I'm going to make a cookie. Now, I got this from, I think it was Dollar General a few years ago, and I kind of used it. So I want to use the handles. I cut them in half, and I'm just going to paint them with the nutmeg paint. So I'm going to take those letters and I'm going to spell out the word cookie. I'm actually going to leave it natural. I'm not going to paint the wood piece. So I'm just going to take those little stickers and place them on the wood piece. So I'm trying to center it. So I'm starting with the O and then working my way back. So this way it's nice and centered, and this comes out really cute. So simple to make. Just giving you an idea what you can do, like if you're a gingerbread fanatic. I like gingerbread, but I'm not a fanatic about it. I mean, some people really love it, but like I said, this is really super cute and super easy. I'm going to take those ends that I cut. I'm just going to glue them to the sides to make it look like a cookie rolling pin. So I'm going to use some baker's twine to cover up those two holes on the side. Just going to make a little bow. And I wasn't able to use like spackle or anything because I wasn't painting it. So I decided just to use the baker's twine. Now I want to add some glitter, and I got some pink glitter from Dollar Tree. It's not really glitter, it has like little tiny stars in there, so I'm just going to add some Mod Podge to the side and sprinkle out some of those little tiny stars and some glitter as well. I'm also adding some glitter to the handles on the rolling pin. So if you don't like this style, you want to use the stickers, but not with those colors, you can paint the sign with like a brown color and then paint the letters like white and then place them on there and make it look like a gingerbread cookie, a little bit darker color, because I'm just using, looks like a little kid cookie. So I'm just sprinkling some glitter all over the sign to make it look like a cookie. Now I'm going to be using some white puffy paint. I got this from Walmart. Just going to create some dots on the handles. Just wanted to add a little more detail to the cookie. Now I'm just adding a little puffy paint around the corner of the sign and down at the bottom to look like icing. To hang the sign, I just hot glued a Dollar Tree ribbon to the back of the sign, and this is how it came out. So stinking cute. For this one, we're going to be using a Dollar Tree ladder. This had some sign on it. I took it off, and I'm going to be using Dollar Tree gingerbread cutouts. First thing I want to do is paint the entire ladder with the snow white color. I'm also going to be painting the gingerbread cutouts with the nutmeg color. For this project, I'm going to be using only 4 gingerbread cutouts. I'm going to be wiping off most of the paint with a baby wipe to make the nutmeg color a little bit lighter. So I want the ladder to look like a candy cane, so I'm going to take some red paint and just create some stripes. Now you can use like ribbon if you have it, but I didn't want to use the ribbon. I just wanted to freehand some stripes. I will be placing the stripes on the side of the ladder, the front, the back, so this way any angle you look at it, you can see the stripes. They're not perfect, but they still look cute. This is another super easy DIY you can do, and it comes out really adorable. Now, if you like little ladders, you can place it on your shelf or anywhere in your house. Actually, if you don't have to use gingerbread, you can place anything on there. Now we're going to make some faces on the gingerbread. I'm going to use a black marker and just create some eyes and a mouth. Now I want to create some buttons on the gingerbread. So I'm going to grab some red puffy paint and just apply a couple little dots for buttons. So I wanted the gingerbread to have a little bow, so I'm going to use some baker's twine, and each one are going to have a different color bow. Now I'm just going to place them down on the ladder, just use the hot glue, and then I'm going to take a Dollar Tree ribbon and create a little bow. And I'm going to place the bow in the middle of the ladder. I was going to place it at the top, but I thought it looked better in the middle. So that's what I'm going to do. And this was so easy to make, and look how stinking cute this is. Here's the bow I made, and I was kind of debating where I should place it. And like I said, I place it in the middle, and that's it. Look how cute. For this one, I grabbed this from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance, and I used it before, and I painted the inside red. Now this is really quick and easy, and I got this cute little ornament from Walmart for 98 cents. It's a gingerbread, and I got these from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use them as buttons, and I used my Cricut. So the top of the gingerbread has these little hooks because it's an ornament. I'm just going to remove it. Now I'm going to remove the little beads from the package, and they come in all different colors, and I wasn't sure what color to use, so I started placing them down to see what looked best, and I decided just to use a multicolored. Now I'm going to take those beads and just hot glue them to the gingerbread. I use my Cricut and I'm going to place down the words that say, "Let's get baked." Take that gingerbread and I'm just going to hot glue him to the sign. I was going to put him on the outside, but I thought it looked better inside, and that's what I'm going to do, place him inside. Now I'm going to use my marker to make the face, and I'm just going to create eyes and a mouth. I'm also going to create the little zigzag lines around his body. Super easy and super cute. I'm going to be using Dollar Tree clear ornaments, and I'm going to be using two. One's larger, one's smaller, and we're going to make cute little gingerbread ornaments. First thing I'm going to do is remove everything from the top, and I grabbed some brown paint from Dollar Tree because it's more thinner than the actual paint from Hobby Lobby. So, plus it was only $1.25. So I'm going to pour that inside and coat the entire ornament, and then I'm going to place it upside down in the cup and let it dry overnight. Now I'm going to create the gingerbread face. I'm just going to grab a black marker. I also use my Cricut. One is going to be hand drawn in with a black marker, and you can see the difference. I like them both. I think they're cute. I'm going to draw in the mouth to the gingerbread. For the cheeks, I actually used my Cricut instead of using like paint, but you can certainly use paint. I also use my Cricut for the nose because it's a nice perfect circle. And then the other one, I'm going to actually use everything from Cricut. So I'm going to add a few dots to the eyes. So I decided to add a little more white to the corners of the eyes on the gingerbread. Now for the outline of the face, I'm just going to use my white marker and make like little zigzags all around his face. And look how cute this is. Of course, the zigzag lines are not perfect, but that gives it character. I think it's really cute. So for the smaller ornament, I'm just going to use my Cricut, place down the face, and then the nose and the mouth.
Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present, come over here.
I'm going to place a little dot in his eyes as well, and look how cute this one is. Now we're going to make the chef's hat. Now I'm taking a little piece of the toilet paper roll. This is going to be for the base of the chef's hat, and I grabbed some fabric from Walmart. You can use any type of fabric. This is white.
Some kind of love.
So I'm going to cut a little piece of the fabric out, and there's really no size to this. I mean, I didn't measure it. I just kind of like eyeballed it.
It's Christmas, outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight.
So how I make my little chef's hat is I place the fabric around the toilet paper roll, hot glue it. So once it's all the way around the toilet paper roll, I just hot glue the longer part of the fabric and then cut off the remaining. Now I'm going to push it inside the toilet paper roll, and so it comes out at the other end. Now you can leave it this way if you want to hang and place a hook inside on your tree. You could just roll it down, but I decided I didn't want to use it that way. So now the chef's hat is finished. Look how cute it is. Now I'm going to place it at the top of the ornament. First thing I'm going to do is hot glue the original cap and then place the chef's hat right over the top. Look how cute these are. They're so adorable. I'm going to do the other one off camera. To get that poofy look, all I did was push it down a little bit, but not all the way, to make it look poofy at the top. And here's how they turned out. Okay, for this one, we're going to take a cutting board from Dollar Tree, some craft paper from Hobby Lobby, and a gingerbread picture that I printed out, these cute little wood spoons that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to remove the front part of the cutting board. Just going to take that off because I'm going to be using it. And then there's 4 tacks on the front of the sign. One was missing, so I'm going to replace it with an actual thumbtack. So I picked 2 different color craft paper, and I'm going to apply the striped one on the back of the craft paper. But here's the deal. Once I applied everything down, and then the second craft paper that I applied over the top, when you apply Mod Podge, didn't realize this, but the price tag or the price marking in the back of the craft paper actually went onto the craft paper. So I had to remove both craft paper and start from scratch. So I used a different craft paper, you'll see in a minute. So right now, all I'm doing is applying some Mod Podge, then I'm going to apply the craft paper right over the top. I'm going to take my scissors and cut around the craft paper. I'm just taking the other craft paper and applying it to the smaller part of the cutting board. Same thing, Mod Podge and apply it over the top. Now I'm just going to cut around the edges. Now I'm going to take that image that I painted and just apply it right over the top of that other craft paper. So I'm going to take another piece of that craft paper. My hopes was to create like an outline. So once I place that image in the middle, it would look really good. So I'm just Mod Podging it and I'm going to place it right over that striped craft paper. Now I'm going to hot glue the image down right over the paper. Now I'm going to take those wooden spoons and I want them to look like they were dipped into chocolate. So I'm going to grab some brown paint and just add some to the bottom of the spoon to make it look like little pieces of chocolate on top that melted. Then I'm going to use some puffy paint and apply some puffy paint on the actual spoons itself and then sprinkle it with some glitter. The puffy paint does take a little time to dry, at least 24 hours. Here's the craft paper that I decided to use. I don't think it looks too bad, but I really like the other craft paper. But anyways, now I'm going to place down those little thumbtacks. And like I said, there was 3. One was missing, so I just replaced it with a thumbtack from Dollar Tree. Now I want to decorate the top part of the cutting board. I'm going to grab a Dollar Tree ribbon and I just made a little bow. I'm going to place it at the top. Also got these little peppermints. I got these, I think, last year from Hobby Lobby. Here's a little pick. I'm just going to cut up 2 pieces out of this pick and I'm going to glue it to the top where the ribbon is. I think it came out really cute. I like how it's looking. So I'm just hot gluing down the picks to the top. Give it some greenery, give it some color. Now I'm going to pull one of these little peppermints off. And there's like a little hanging little clip at the top. And it's plastic, or I think it's plastic. So I'm just going to snip it right off because I didn't want it showing. Now I'm going to grab those spoons and hot glue them to the cutting board. I got to be careful because that puffy paint's still not dry. So I'm going to angle them down at the bottom. Look how cute this looks already. So I want to create a hanger. I'm just grabbing a piece of Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm going to place it through the hole at the top and tie it in a knot, and that's pretty much it. And look how stinking cute this is. I might do one more Christmas video. If not, I'm going to jump right into winter DIYs. So that's what my plans are. Guys, this is how it turned out. It's so cute. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to take a look at the playlist linked in my description box. Also, take a look at Mia's channel. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. See you real soon. Bye-bye.